Okay, we'll start out with this little trip out of Key West, going on the Magic. We'll be headed out to the Atlantic side, about 40 miles out is what we're told. We'll be chasing muttons, groupers.
Hi, Cabby!
Hey!
We're underway.
Yeah, so every now and then we gotta have someone that can teach us how to fish, and that's why we brought Rick Hanover with us. Rick, any fish you're after on this trip?
Oh yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, any particular one?
Snappers.
Snappers, yes. Then I am with my good friend, Mr. Hanover, Jeff Hanover, nicknamed a bunch of things, but
Jiggy with Jeff.
jigging, aficionado.
Do the jigger.
Done a lot of slow pitch jigging, really since 15, 16. When we first started picking it up, Jeff has taken it to a whole different level. I've done a video before, some of you have seen it, tried to do a little bit more editing up front on the trip out, but I got Mr. Jeff Hanover with us.
Headed out to the dry Tortugas, gonna pitch some jigs and see what we can catch.
I like it. So, alright, going on with the tour. On the starboard side, walking down to the catamaran. Got the bedroom, sleeping quarters for my wife and I. A very nice bathroom setup. Head over to the port side. And coming to the port side. Plenty of room in the boat for 6 full-grown men. Back cabin, all geared up. Smells like someone put a case of Brut on. We got the front cabin, bunk beds. Like I said, it works for 6 people, very easy. Sometimes you just have to appreciate what an owner of a business does for you, and I want to give a special thanks to Captain Yuri, because anytime you run a charter boat, things happen, and I tell you what, man, that guy went the extra mile to make sure we had generator power, next day air parts, wiring stuff up, going on no sleep, making sure things are going to be safe on the boat. Just a special shout out for him.
Kevin's fighting something. Maybe a grouper, hopefully.
I don't know if it is now because it's fighting too much yet.
Too much fight. Rick, did you have one on too? Oh, Rick's is fighting a little bit. Cameron, you got one on too?
Yeah. Shot, Rick.
How's it feel, Cam? What?
Well, sometimes on the Magic you just need to take a break in air conditioning. Shannon's 85 degrees water temperature, 90 some degrees ocean temperature, about 0 breeze. It's beautiful out there.
How you feeling, buddy?
Look at those guns.
That
Gun
face
show.
says it all.
I came off the gap.
Hey, we still got it. We got it,
The reason for this trip was my nephew's graduation, so I asked him when a couple years ago, because I knew how long it would take to maybe book a fishing trip. I said, do you want to do a hunt or do you want to do a fish? He said, I want to do a fish. I'm like, next question was, do you want to go north or do you want to go south? Remember, we're from Michigan, so north to us would be Canada, or do you want to go south to the salt? He said, I want to go south to the south. So I asked, do you want to do a day trip, do some trolling, or do you want to do a long range overnight trip? And he said, I'd like to do a long range overnight trip. And of course, the next question I got to ask, do you want Aunt Kimmy, or what he will call her once in a while, Aunt Jimmy, see if you know, if she wants to go, or do you want to do a guy's trip? He's like, no, I want my aunt to be there. So put spots in June. I'm not gonna lie to you, it was hot. There wasn't a lot of wind this time, but overall it was a great trip. So anyways, I'm gonna turn you over to my nephew. He's gonna say a few words to the camera about what he thought about the trip.
Trip was super fun. Got to catch some fish I didn't expect. Fish fight a lot harder than you could really expect. A lot harder than a bass or a pike. But overall, the trip was very fun, and glad I could experience it with family and friends.
Like sitting in an aquarium.
Oh, they like that squid.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of fish. We didn't come home with our limit, but trust me, we got plenty to clean. We're sitting about 110 snapper total, a few grouper, some tuna. We did get, I guess some of the unique fish this time is we did get a couple African Pompano on bait. In the past when we got those, we got them on jig, so that was a special treat. But overall, another good trip on Capt Yuri's boat, the Magic. Alright, just like last time when I shot this video, I went around and we did a roundtable conversation about some of the prized fish, and I'll start with mine. I love jigging for blackfin tuna, and it took a little bit for us to get on some, and actually it was a middle of the day bite, just kind of messing around, and we were drifting a little bit, and we seen some activity that looked, could have been bonita, could have been tuna, so why not toss for them, right? Ended up getting a really nice blackfin, I'd say about 10 pounds. I'm gonna go around the table. I'm gonna start out with Mr. Hanover, Jeff Hanover. He helps us out a ton, pulling all the gear together. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be able to do these type of trips, so special thanks for him. Then we'll go around the table.
Hi all. Had a great trip with the Flemings and Ken for his graduation of my brother. Awesome trip.
Any surprise fish that you caught that you're like, yeah?
Well, the first one I've ever caught on this side in the Atlantic Ocean, I caught a real bonita. Not a bonita like you think of, but a real one. So it's great sashimi. Never caught one on the Atlantic side, so that's a first for me here.
I like it. Mr. LePan. You know, we had the hogfish a few years ago, but you were, I guess, itching for a tuna.
Definitely got the tuna on this trip. That was my prize fish this year.
Good jigging. Did a lot of bait fishing.
Definitely good jigging.
Pulled up some good muttons.
Great muttons. Yeah, the crown is good. Don't it?
Rick.
Yeah, it was a great trip. Special
So-
thanks to everybody that I went, brother and everything. Just love fishing together. We've done it all our life. And although I didn't get any groupers here, I think I had a couple on that got me rocked up right off the bat, heavy fish. But I did get one great big mutton, so that was good. But I like bait fishing.
All right. So full disclosure. It has nothing to do with my friend Rick Hanover, but he is a master baiter. He can drop bait down and pull fish like no other, man. This guy can run some bait. Special shout out to Rick Hanover.
The mutton whisperer.
My wife.
Hi.
Jigging with Aunt Jimmy.
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, it was hotter than fun. We had a lot of fun. We caught a lot of fish. I caught a red grouper, one of the few groupers on the trip, so I was excited about that. He was very lonely. Somebody caught a snowy grouper. I think it was Mr. LePan. And I had a lot of fun with my nephew and my husband and my friends.
All right. Man of the hour.
Well, I was bait fishing last night.
post a picture, probably one of the best pictures you'll ever see of an African Pompano with a sunset. Again, on Captain Yuri's boat, the Magic.